Now it tastes like peanut butter. Anyways, welcome to Spice of Life.
I was ready for that.
Yeah, I know. None of us were. That was the point. The Gateway Youth podcast where we talk about random things like powdered peanut butter versus regular peanut butter.
Have you ever smelt like a 3-day-old protein shake?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's so bad.
It's literally the worst thing in the world.
It is one of the best smells in the world.
I actually used to have a different blender bottle. What happened was I used it for a protein shake and then put it in the sink. And when it got put in the sink, Jacob put water in it and then closed the lid to let the water sit and didn't realize that it used to be protein shake. And so like a week later, I went and got the bottle and opened it and I just threw it away. It was so bad.
That was like in the sound booth. There was like an old bottle and you opened it and I was sitting there and I literally thought someone like
I think someone else did the same thing at one point. I just found a bottle in the sound booth one day and I was like, what is this bottle? And it smelled like there was like a month-old protein shake in it.
And I was sitting there like trying not to be rude and just like
yeah, you have a nice water bottle. You like that water bottle. Yeah. You fill that up with a protein shake once, game over. It's done.
It's fine to fill it up. It's fine to fill it up with one. It's just same day you have to wash it. Like
5 minutes after you're done.
Yeah.
I used to do that at the gym if I was like drinking a protein shake back when I was like, yo, protein. But like, I would literally put water in it at the gym and dump it out because I was like, this is going to smell like a 3-day-old attic fart in like 20 minutes.
Honestly, yeah.
That's weird.
So, that was not the first topic I did. Normally, Nathaniel has the topics, but he asked me, hey, do you have anything you want to say? So, my topic would be, we've all been quarantining for a while, and things have been kind of crazy. So, what has been your quarantine hobby? Like, what is something that you've picked up on because of quarantine, and you've just been keeping up with it?
And eating Taco Bell is not a hobby. I had to tell myself that right now.
So for me, as you can see with this, I've not been keeping up well with it. I was for about 2 months, then I gave up for a month, and now I'm back at step 1. But trying to get in shape has been my quarantine hobby. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about that. It's like, just change a diet and actually going for jogs.
What's your go-to workout type thing?
Once I lose some weight, it would be body weight exercises.
Okay.
It's just right now I'm not strong enough to support my weight, so
you're focusing on like
I'm more focused on cardio and losing weight right now, and then switching to
cardio.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
getting up, the last couple of days I've been getting up at like 5:30 in the morning to go for a jog in the morning because it's the only time I can do it when it's 106 outside. So
yeah, dude, the heat here is brutal, dude. I tried skipping the other night and I was just like, oh my gosh.
Skipping?
Yeah, like jump rope.
Oh. I thought I just imagined you just on the street just skipping.
Skipping is actually the actual term you use for jumping rope.
Thank you. Yeah,
I've heard that before.
I've never heard that before.
I've heard it before.
But that's why
I do
when you
think
say
of skipping.
when you say it's the actual term for it, I mean I've never heard that before.
Weird.
I think in America it's typically jumping rope is what
that's
we call
weird.
It.
Yeah, we call it skipping. I learned this one the other day. What do you guys call badminton?
Badminton.
Is
I don't even know what that
wrong.
That's the one where there's a little net and you have a little racket and you're hitting this little...
The little, like... what are they called? The shuttlecock?
Yeah.
It's like a little, like... Yeah. That's what it's called.
It's called a birdie.
No, it's called a shuttlecock.
No, that's the actual name for it.
The actual name for it is a shuttlecock.
I like that name.
Why do you guys call everything so... You name things weird, man.
It has like a little... like plastic net so and like a little, like, weighted rubber piece. You hit it and 90% of the time when you hit it, it just goes...
Yeah, so
you just hit it right.
Yeah, you do. But
it's fun.
In Canada, you play badminton with a birdie.
Badminton?
Nope.
That's literally how it's spelled. Badminton.
But
it's not badminton.
Just
Google it. Google it right now. It's spelled badminton.
But just like how Chenoweth is actually spelled Chenowth, we don't know how to say things right here.
Or sherbet, it's just sherbet. Because there's no R at the end.
Yeah. So really, it's a sherbet sorbet.
Sherbets, oh, hey.
So anyways, so mine's
Wow, I
been
never knew that.
trying to.
Badminton.
So mine's been trying to get into
Badminton.
shape. So what have your guys' hobbies been? Or do you not have a new hobby?
I'm boring.
I started off doing 1,000 different things. I don't know if I've just stuck to one.
Wow.
But right now I've been really into candle making, so that's been fun.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
I know you and Saban have been doing some covers, but you guys probably did that before
Yeah.
too, huh?
Yeah, doing some music stuff, some video stuff.
So how do you make candles, Jan?
I know, right? Okay, no, my candles are cool because basically the idea I had was we have thousands of coffee mugs and I never drink hot coffee. I always have iced coffee. So I'm like, why do we have so many? They don't even fit. So I've been taking them and making candles with them. So they look cool, but then you can also use the mug when you're done.
If you scented them like mocha or coffee or something, I feel like that'd be a really hit thing.
Well, so you just buy regular wax from Hobby Lobby, and then the hardest part for me is putting the little, what is that called?
The wick.
The wick. Because you have to dip it, and then you have to make sure it stays. Otherwise, it when you pour it in and it's hot, it just moves. So.
I've done that before. I've made a candle before.
Huh.
One
It's
time,
fun.
way back when.
Like
and
Shrek
you can put
does?
whatever
It's been 3 years, 4 years. I mean, that works, but
That's nasty.
Not That's what I've been doing all quarantine, saving up to make a candle. You gotta clean your ears every day.
That's like a Disney Channel moment right there.
That's gross.
They're like, don't knock over my candle, and they push it over, and it's made of earwax or something.
Oh, that's so nasty. This is my candle.
So we got candle making.
For me, it's been computer programming. Kind of at the start of all this, I was getting really bored very quickly because I started running out of work to do with my last job. So I actually texted Saban about where to get started, and he gave me a bunch of resources. And I haven't been doing it as much lately because now, being with Gateway and all that. But yeah, so pretty much all quarantine, I've been learning a bunch of just different programming languages. I'm not good at it, but I've been learning and trying to understand it because it is programming a computer or website is ridiculously hard to understand.
Yeah.
I don't know how Saban and computer programmers just do it. I was watching so many videos you do this, this, and this. Makes sense? No, not at all.
I'll say
they're just it's clear. These obviously work together. I'm that's not obvious.
Stupid.
I don't know where you're getting.
I'll say about 10 years ago, I think junior year of high school. I learned a little bit of JavaScript and wrote I wrote up a program for a little side-scrolling game, and so it was a side-scroller shooter like the old arcade ones were and it didn't have an ending and it didn't have an end of the level, but you could die and you could rack up points. So I understand even programming that took me 2 months to figure out, and it was a simple little side-scrolling game with little shapes that I had taken off of the internet to be the character models. And it's I can't imagine programming something more advanced than that.
Yeah, because one of the biggest things I heard, obviously, we have smartphones, computers are smart, but when you start learning how to program, you actually realize computers are dumb. So you literally have to, when you're programming even a simple game that, Saban and I have, he was helping me work on just a simple game where, we could be on separate computers and interact on each other's screen. It's super basic. We're just squares and we can see each other move on each other's screen. But just setting that up, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Computers are dumb. They're not as smart as you think.
I love it's so true too, the concept of when you fix a bug, you've introduced 10 new ones. Yeah, that's actually just completely accurate.
Yeah.
Video game thing, because of course League of Legends is infamous for that. In that they would fix bugs in their games, and when they would fix a bug over here with a character, they would create a bug on a completely different ability on a completely different character that has no correlation whatsoever to what that ability even does. It's just fixing this character for some reason broke that character, and now we need to figure out why.
Yeah.
There's just a dumpster fire, and this is fine. This is the way it is.
It's crazy. That reminds me of because I'm on the iOS 14 beta, like I showed you guys last week. I believe it was iOS 14.3 that I was on. So they updated it to iOS 14.4. So that was supposed to like introduce or fix some bugs and stuff. But now the keyboard on my phone randomly disappears. So I'll be texting somebody and then it just goes away, and I have to exit out the entire thing. The other day when we were on our youth meeting, it answered a voicemail. So it started playing a voicemail, and then I was like, what's going on? And it's been doing random stuff like that. And it'll open up random emails. Like I'll be doing something, and it'll just open up the latest email I got, and it's just like...
It's becoming sentient.
Yeah.
It's AI.
It's alive.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so they fixed a couple things, but now like they broke so many vital things. And I don't know why, so I literally just have to wait for the next update to where hopefully they...
You can't roll back?
I actually haven't looked into it, but I know Apple is infamous for it's really hard to downgrade.
Yeah.
I would have to look into that though, but yeah, I don't know.
All right, so we got programming, we got fitness, we've got candle making. Sam, what's your hobby been?
Newest one is my wife got me like a big pour over coffee set thing going on.
Ooh.
So, how dare you? No, it's a lot of fun, dude, because there's like a lot of like very specific things you have to do with coffee to like get it to taste right. I've had some of the most sour coffee I've ever tasted in my life.
What beans are you buying?
We're buying from Component, but let me explain why.
No, Component.
Component coffee is good.
It's good. Now hang on a minute. The reason it's sour is because there's like, if you do something wrong, it literally sours the coffee, no matter what it is. And I've done this with multiple coffee beans. That's why I'm saying don't judge Component, is because it's just coffee in general. You can sour it or you can super bitter it. One of them means you've under-extracted the coffee, and one of them means you've over-extracted. It's a fancy way of saying pulling the flavor out of the coffee. So if you don't pull enough of it out, it sours the coffee. If you pull too much of it out, it bitters the coffee. That's how you know you have good coffee, is if it's somewhere in the middle. This is what I've learned.
Or if you're Maddie and it tastes like you're drinking death when you drink her coffee.
She once bought a coffee for me. She made me one, and I had to go to the bathroom after taking one sip. Like I literally like took a sip. It was like, I'll be right back, guys, and like didn't make a fuss of it, but it was like, that is powerful coffee, dude. Holy crap!
She put
mountains.
The last time.
That's hilarious.
The last time we got Starbucks as a group, she was like, try my coffee, and I was like, okay. And then I tried it, and I was like, what is in that? She was like, there's like 5 shots. So
That's literally
like,
5 shots.
Was that when it was us three?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you try that too? I can't remember.
No, you guys wanted me to, but I had already drank a Rockstar at the beginning of the day, and I'm just like, I don't want to die today.
I like bitter coffee. Dude, I'm not a huge Component fan just
It's not even bitter. It's just death.
I like it. I don't like Component because they're a lot of like hipster
smells.
places use blonde roast, and that's very like more sour, more like fruity, I think,
Sure.
to me. And I can't get with blonde roast. It just tastes nasty to me. Like it tastes like I'm drinking acid.
I think the one I'm doing is a medium, I think. But yeah, I have noticed there's a lot of like sour kind of notes to the coffee that I am drinking. And so, like I said, there's like a science between doing for doing pour over coffee. And if you do it wrong, it is like literally the worst coffee you will ever taste. Like there was one cup that I made because we were still figuring it out. And I like every time I took a sip, it's like my face scrunched up because it was just like it just tasted like trash.
I feel like I've never done that, but I always put way too much beans. So maybe I just like overdo it every time.
Maybe. Don't you use a Chemex though? What do you use for your pour over thing?
I don't know.
Whatever
like
you
the
use.
standard pour over.
I think yours is different than mine. Is why like the
you
one.
have the cup one, or you put it on top of a mug.
Yeah.
Those, yeah, I've seen those.
It's
Those are cool.
very specific. Like that one, and people have said like it tends to like change the flavor a little bit based on the way you do your pour over. I put my pinky up every time I talk about it because I'm so fancy. You gotta. That's how you do it. That's what I've done with
Especially
quarantine.
more about coffee.
Obviously.
It's fascinating.
You deserve better than a Keurig.
Oh,
That is true.
That reminds me. I actually had Little Caesars last night.
Elbow fire.
Ugh, why?
Oh, are we talking
Because I got
pizza
the
now?
Italian cheese bread, and a classic sausage pizza. I mean, it was much cheaper than anything, so obviously it's super cheap, but it's like, I enjoyed it.
All right.
But I do know I deserve better than Little Caesars.
I have a confession to make. I've been getting Pisano's a lot lately. That
place is good.
Pisano's?
But I've discovered Pisano's, and oh my goodness, I think it's Pisano's.
Wait, that's still
You
open?
mean Pyology?
No, not Pyology.
Planning Mill? I was like, Pisano's
Yeah,
closed.
I was about to say,
Planning
yeah,
Mill.
they closed a while
like
ago.
2 years ago.
I remember. I just remember that name.
No, it was like last year.
I got Planning Mill. I've gotten Planning Mill like.
Planning Mill's good. That's a
gotten
local
Planning Mill.
place.
I've gotten Planning Mill like 3 times in the last week.
Where is that?
It's downtown. It used to be where Component was. That's where Planning Mill started, and then
Yeah.
they moved just like literally
Across the
few,
street.
like not even a mile down the street from Component, and it's like way bigger. They have, which is really cool. What I used to go to on Tuesday nights, they have trivia, and my dad used to go to it, and he'd like win all the time, and he'd get gift cards for Planning Mill.
Yeah,
And
they have pizza. They have mac and cheese.
it's really good.
It is. It's very good.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
And like
It-
this little outdoor
It's
area.
on DoorDash, and my personal favorite is.
I used to use DoorDash a lot, but it's just too expensive for me now.
It is. Why they add like $10
You- yeah,
for
you have
no
to-
reason?
Just to get like a $5 item, you have to spend like $20.
But then they add
Well, yeah.
shipping, then the tip, then the
Well,
random fees,
if
then
you
the
tax
tax.
I mean, if you think about it, it's just pizza delivery for everything. Pizza delivery is like you get charged tax and you get charged
Yeah.
like $4 for delivery.
And
It's the
then you
exact
have to-
same thing,
And then you have to tip.
and then you have to tip.
But
It's
sometimes-
literally the exact same thing. It's just for other food.
Well, sometimes the fees and it's like fees and something else.
Well, they do a
It's, like,
thing.
so
They do a
expensive.
thing called a small order fee. So the thing with
That
DoorDash is that if your food is under $10, then they charge you to bring it up to $10 because you're ordering a small amount, and so they have to rationalize it being worth sending a driver to do, because they pay their drivers $10 an hour, regardless of tips. They pay them $10 an hour plus tips. They get 100% of tips. I drove with DoorDash a little bit, so they get away with it because all tips go to. But the idea behind it is, so if they're not getting $10 per order, which is an order can take a driver anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to deliver, DoorDash is basically making zero money. So they bring up the charge always to make sure that you're getting at least $10 initially, and then they charge the
Then
taxes.
they
Just
still
go
have to
pick
pay.
up the food myself.
Yeah.
You can do that with DoorDash.
I'd rather just.
You can order pickup on DoorDash.
No, you can order pickup just through the app, like Chick-Fil-A.
Yeah.
You can just order.
Well, or you
mobile
can do
order
it, or it depends on what place it is. Or you can go to McDonald's, and you can go to McDonald's on DoorDash and be like, I'm gonna pick this up.
Do they have
And
your
you can
keys?
do it through. I don't know. I've never done it before. I just know that you can do that. So that way you can basically order ahead for any place you want to go to.
It's crazy, man.
So you could order ahead Planning Mill. Yeah, I got those. It's called the Yeti, and it's just a meat lover's pizza. But it's like sausage, Canadian bacon, regular bacon, pepperoni on cheese, obviously, and then it's red sauce. They have a barbecue sauce variation of it.
Yeah. Grease heart attack.
And well, but that's the thing is it's not that bad. Like they
As long as it tastes good.
well, they're obviously using high quality ingredients. Like
Yeah.
the sausage, it looks like they made like meatballs and then cut them into smaller pieces and put on top. It's like the pieces of sausage are like this big. It's not like the dollar store stuff you find from other places. So
Dollar
Do they
store
call it-
sausage.
real talk. The Dollar Tree. I don't know if they're still doing it. They were selling dollar steak.
They still have that sign. I went yesterday and I almost took a picture of
I
it.
don't
Says
think we looked in
dollar
the section
steak.
today.
No, we didn't go to the dollar store butcher. Like,
That's
Yeah. Do you guys have a filet mignon? For $1?
oh,
Do you guys call American bacon in
it's called
Canada?
ham.
So
No, but like our bacon is different.
Canadian bacon is ham.
Yeah.
Canadian bacon is just ham.
It's
I
not
know.
even-
So
it's
like
not
if you
Canadian,
have,
it's ham.
but if you have bacon in Canada,
we call
is
it
it just
bacon.
bacon?
Yeah, it's bacon.
Then why do we call Canadian
I have
bacon?
no idea.
Why don't we just call it ham?
Why do you
It's-
call it badminton?
It's literally just it is literally just ham.
Why do you call it Zed?
Why do you
not
call
Z?
it sorry?
I'm actually
Sorry.
curious. Why is it Zed?
Zed?
I asked him that earlier.
Wait, what's that?
That's Z.
That's just how they say
That's how they say
Z?
Yeah, we say Z.
That's
Where's
I
the
think that's
EDD
most
coming
of
from?
I feel like that's most of the world, though.
That is most of the
Say
world.
Z.
It is most of the world.
Which for me, I'm just
Y and
like,
Z.
why are you guys adding extra letters just to pronounce one letter?
So my curiousness is it because it sounds similar to other letters? Is that what's going on? But then there's like M and N. Like those sound pretty similar.
Let's ask Siri the important
LMNOP.
questions. Hey Siri.
B, C, D, E. Those all sound the
Is
same.
Siri just like, leave me alone
Siri
right now,
is
please?
recognizing your voice.
I checked.
Where the sound at, Siri? Excuse me.
Where the sound?
Hey, Siri.
Where the sound at?
Why do Canadians say Z?
Let's realize most people won't know what that's a reference to.
Okay, I found this on the web for Why Do Canadians Say Z? Check it out.
What is that voice?
She's Irish. I have the Irish one.
No.
I thought it was funny. Z is the name of the letter Z.
Thanks.
Very, very, very useful. The pronunciation of Z is more commonly used in Canadian English than Z. English speakers in other Commonwealth countries prefer the pronunciation Z, as Z is the British pronunciation and Z is chiefly American. So it's just because Americans are...
That's just how they pronounced it in Old English, and Canada took it.
See, that when it said Z is how you pronounce Z, that reminded me of something called Nature Walk, which I think I showed a couple of you guys that one day, where this guy just walks up to a tree and he's just like, now here we have an aspen. You can tell it's an aspen by the way it is. And that's just that short scene, and it's just like, what?
Wow. That's
like-
brilliant.
That just reminded me of that right there.
Go look up who is it that does that?
It's-
Nature Walks by who?
I forgot who it's by. I
Those
just
are
know it's
pretty
called Nature Walk. So
That's
neat.
right. Nature Walks.
Neat.
Those videos
And
are
his thing
hilarious.
is just like, that's pretty neat.
Should get Owen
Would you look at
Wilson on the
that?
show.
Those videos are actually really funny.
Oh, there's definitely a lot of nature out today. Wouldn't you say, Rodney? It's literally just random stuff like that.
Okay.
Just
Wait,
look it
did
up.
you not
Just-
go to
just look
the
it up
Did you
right
not
now.
go to the Super Bowl party this last year?
That was high school.
That was but I went to it.
I was at camp, I think.
I was at camp and I still went.
I was coming home
Where
from
you
camp.
at, Maddie?
Well,
Alright.
Saban watched, so Saban will know that.
Yeah, Saban will
Yeah.
know. 'cause
Because
Saban
you're a
will
high
know.
school leader. I think
But I went to junior high camp.
I think.
Yeah, but you're a high school leader. We didn't have junior high that night.
I think
so
what it
it's not
was.
home.
I think what it was I was going to fill in for Sam, and then Sam came anyways.
Because we just gotten back from junior high camp, and we didn't have
Yeah.
junior high, so I was like, well, I'm going home then.
Yeah, but
You were a high school leader then. You've changed
Well-
positions too many times.
well-
I forget.
Don't judge me.
Who are you?
But I guess just going along with the whole Z thing, what language do you guys wish you guys can speak?
French. Because I
I
want to
was
go to
actually-
Switzerland
I
so
was
bad.
considering saying French. I'm between. I'm.
French because Switzerland?
Yeah. Don't they speak French in Switzerland?
It's,
They speak English. I
Hey
believe.
Siri,
Well, it's like English and...
what language do they speak in
Dutch?
Switzerland?
And Dutch, yeah.
What the?
Or is that... Wait.
They speak Z.
They speak Z. They speak Canadian.
Because Z.
They
I'm gonna have
speak
to
Maybe
like
Dutch.
dash
Oh.
this out once.
German, French, and Italian. And I can't say that word.
Yeah, they speak everything.
Can't say that. What?
Romanish?
Romanish.
Romanish?
Yeah, but what's their, like, primary?
German.
You should probably learn German then.
No, that's 63% of the population in the northern and eastern parts. And then French is the second most popular speaking in western.
Really?
Dude, Switzerland.
So, I'll just learn
Y'all
French.
are intelligent.
Part of me wants to say French just because eventually, if I, ending up in Canada and all that, it'd be really good to be able to speak French.
You're gonna use it in like 2 provinces.
That's also true. It's not like I'm going to a province that uses it. I'm going to British Columbia.
Yeah. No, it's literally like you go to Montreal. If you don't speak French, the people of Montreal are like, oh, they don't speak French. And then they speak French. And then they're like, excuse me, can I get a double-double from Timmy's? And they're like, yeah, sure, man, whatever. Like, they all
They
speak
want you to
English.
say that in French.
They want you to speak French, but they all speak English because no one speaks French. So it's...
Double
Wait, hold on,
from
baguette.
Timmy's?
Timmy's?
Yeah.
What's Timmy's?
Tim Hortons.
Oh,
Do
that's
they have
Oh.
cheeseburgers there?
No, it's Timmy's. They don't have cheeseburgers.
Why'd you
It's
say
a
double-double?
A double-double is...
because we're thinking In-N-Out.
Yeah, we're thinking
That's true. I've had this conversation before. A double-double means 2 sugar, 2 cream.
Okay.
That's
makes
way too much.
Well,
Well, it depends how
That's
much
too much
coffee
stuff in
it
your
is.
coffee.
It does depend, but a buddy of mine, I used to work with him. Every single morning, he would get a triple, which means 3 sugars,
Oh my gosh.
3
No,
3
ga-
creams, and it was literally like sugar. Like I sipped it. It's like, oh my gosh, like
Cream and sugar.
No, guys. So working at Chick-Fil-A, I opened. That was kind of my primary role when I first started. We had 3 sizes of coffees. We had small, which is 12, then 16, and then 20.
Okay.
There was the same customer that came in every single day. She always wanted a small coffee, 12 cream, 12 sugar.
No.
And like we got to the point where we said, you know what, like we won't pour this in for you because it's taking
That's
up
a
most of the
lawsuit.
cup. But we'll give you the coffee and then we're just gonna give all the stuff to you on the side and you do it yourself.
dude,
We're
that's
doing
the-
that.
But
We're doing
literally,
that.
like whenever we started like pouring it in, we're just like, this is taking up most of the 12-ounce cup.
It's just like
What the
syrup
heck?
at that point. It's just
Why doesn't she
thick
just go buy
mud.
milk?
How much
disgusting.
is a coffee at Chick-fil-A?
I still remember it was a small one is like $2.50, $3, something like that.
Okay, so it's not even like it's cheaper for her to like go and like just ask for a bunch of creamer in her coffee to just get free creamer for a different coffee.
Yeah, I guess technically.
It's
it
not
doing
even
that.
cheaper.
Dude.
Like,
This week I'm gonna go to McDonald's, get a small coffee, and
No,
ask
you know
for
it's
12
probably like
creamers
a
and
buck
12
$1.50 for
$1.50.
small. I
And
remember.
still.
No, next week I'm gonna
I
bring
feel like
4 of
Chick-fil-A is
those, and
just
we're all gonna
losing
try.
money.
I will
Every
try
day on
that.
that
I want to
customer.
see. I'm probably gonna take a sip.
well, because that was one of the things where there's
Can't stop moving.
there's also a lot of customers we had it was this mother and daughter. Every Tuesday and Thursday, they would just come in the morning, order 2 large fries, and they would want 12 Chick-fil-A sauces each. So at some point, we actually had to let them know, like, hey, like, we can't give you 12 sauces or we can't give you 24 sauces for two large fries, because that like when it comes to impacting our sales, honestly, Chick-fil-A's making millions of dollars. Like even the slowest restaurants are making a few million every year. But it's just like there's certain customers that come in that ask that much in excess, and it's just like,
Because they want to take it home and put it on other stuff.
how are you not dead?
That's exactly what it is.
One Chick-fil-A sauce packet is almost 200 calories.
No,
Are you
it's not. I
serious?
wish I didn't know that.
Yeah, one packet, but it's so good.
I need to unhear that right
Wait,
now.
wait,
It's I want
I'm
to say
sorry,
it's
I got the
actually
bad
around
one.
179.
Hey, Bixby, how many calories are in a Chick-fil-A sauce packet?
You can't make Bixby Irish, probably. Just saying.
I forgot. I want to know what mine is.
Chick-fil-A sauce packet has 140 calories.
No, it doesn't.
And it
No,
has
it's more than that now.
Okay, well, according to the Chick-fil-A nutrition facts site,
I usually
it
have
has
2.
it has 140
Oh.
calories
Damn,
and
Maddie.
13 grams of fat in it, which is
Oh.
20% of your daily fat.
Never going there.
It has
Damn.
four.
But
It
it's
has
so good.
It has 30%.
It's really
It has 30% of your daily fat intake.
Dude, throw that.
Have you had Chick-fil-A sauce before?
I've never had Chick-fil-A sauce.
It's so
Get some
good.
Chick-fil-A sauce, get a dozen coffee, and throw that on a Yeti pizza, and you're good to go, man. Like,
Yeah, so 140 calories, 110 of those from fat.
I like the buffalo sauce
Oh,
too. That
man.
one's really good.
Oh, their buffalo sauce and ranch, amazing.
The only one I don't like is the Polynesian.
That's
Sorry,
usually
that's-
an iffy one. That's
So,
just like their sweet and sour.
I should be
Disgusting.
fair to Nathaniel. This is on the fastfoodnutrition.org, so it may not be completely accurate.
It's all good. All we know is one sauce packet is just a bunch of calories. So it's just crazy.
your blood starts, like, clotting together more.
Did you guys hear what I'm going to do next week? I'm going to get 4 coffees for us all with 12 sugars and 12 creamers.
She's gonna get a bunch of dozens.
I'm going to get 4 of them. We're all trying it.
Or
I just have to-
just get one. We can get little Dixie cups and pour a little bit.
That's,
in each
I
one.
like that better because then I
You
don't
don't
have
have
to
to
buy
spend-
one.
just
You just have to remind me
They're
because
like $1 at
I want to
McDonald's.
make sure I don't drink a Rockstar that day.
For one sip, you're
Do
like,
we have
nope.
sugar at the church?
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
don't
we
want
do.
to. I can't
Probably.
count to 12. That's too high.
Is there coffee
You can't
over
count to 12. I feel like Maddie said that and then was like, I really hope
almost
no one
spit that
caught
out.
what I said.
We'll spit that out. I'm gonna have backup coffee just in case.
Let me tell you, when I get to 11, I'm good to go. But as soon as I hit 12, it's over.
Let's see, we got
13!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15?
10?
It just starts over.
And now I know my ABDs.
Actually, ABZs.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Just saying. Do we have coffee in the office right now?
Right now, maybe.
We could make a dozen and drink it.
I know.
We don't have that much creamer.
I know we do.
We can find it.
We have like a full vanilla creamer in the church fridge right now.
We should do it.
We're gonna make a dozen.
Are we
And
actually?
cut to that scene. Ready? Dozen, go. And we're back.
Are we actually?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
we're
it.
making
we
one.
can stop the recordings right now and go make it, and then come back.
Well, let's do the outro then.
Well, no, the outro is going to be us drinking the coffee.
That is true. Dozen.
So we're back. We got our here. You guys can see it, sort of. 12 creams, 12 sugars. There is no coffee in that yet.
That's like on The Office when.
And we've got our
Let
coffee.
Let me see if I can get it to zoom. Or to focus. Not
Well,
zoom.
whatever. You can kind of see. There
Oh,
it goes.
there it
Oh.
is. There it is. Without it, like, tilting.
That's what I said.
Sam got a donut from somewhere. It just apparated in his hand. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up to mostly full with coffee, making sure not to spill any of it.
It's why.
Stir it a little more.
There's no coffee in that.
And then we'll stir it up a little bit more. And Nathaniel, if you want to get the cups prepared.
This person probably just doesn't even like coffee. Why did they buy it?
All right, so what are the rules for this?
Exactly.
Drink water.
So what are the rules for this? Am I pouring these equal and we
Yeah.
have to drink what we get?
Yes.
Okay.
Give Nathaniel a lot.
I'm pouring these equally, and we have to drink what we get.
That one had way more.
Wait, I'm just getting a starting amount.
I
In.
took the first one.
I'm getting
That
a
one's mine.
starting amount.
So we have to drink all we get. Just pour the rest of Maddie's.
Yo.
You have a donut.
You
Yeah,
jacked my
let me see
coffee.
yours.
You have a donut.
Let me see
No!
yours. Let me see where all these are at. All right. So
Excuse
this
me,
one
What's that cup?
Social distancing.
and this one.
That has
is-
coffee in it.
There we go. So they should all be just about even now.
We need to keep this.
Use the rest of the coffee.
No.
No.
Because we had to make it
yeah.
as if it was one cup.
Because this was a full one.
right.
Oh, it
So
smells
on the
like a
so on the
marshmallow.
count of 3, we drink what we
It
got.
smells like the French vanilla.
We have the trash can prepared, ready to go, just in case.
It's
gonna taste like
straight creamer
there we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh, that was just a liquid marshmallow.
That's literally sugar.
I
You have to
can't.
drink all of it,
no,
Maddie.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
That was the rules.
I can't do
Yeah,
it.
that is.
Oh, Sam's finishing it for you.
That's literally just all sugar.
Yeah, it
You
just
couldn't
tastes like
even
sugar.
taste coffee.
Honestly, that's how I'm feeling.
I don't even have the. Well, yeah, I feel that in my brain bucket right now.
Yeah. We need to
Wow.
make sure we take out this. I just
Yeah.
thought of that.
Oh, it's got like
But
a
I
bitter
don't think
aftertaste
that's
too. All that aspartame.
I'm drinking the black coffee now.
I thought you didn't even like that coffee.
No, I'm sorry. I feel it in my head right now.
that.
That's a.
But I just taste aspartame because of all the artificial
Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Tastes
taste
like
any
chemical.
coffee.
Yeah, I did
The,
not
the
taste
only
coffee.
thing
It
I
just-
got from the coffee was the warmness. It just heated up the French vanilla.
The interesting thing about that too is I have to think, you normally drink coffee because it's caffeinated and it like wakes you up. At that point, that's just so much sugar. You're just gonna have you're just not even gonna have a caffeine high. You're just
I'm gonna have
drop.
a fantastic nap
Like,
later.
oh my goodness, seriously.
So, because you drink a Sprite, you're eating a
I don't
donut,
know why.
and now you drink.
I literally thought to myself before this, I shouldn't get a Sprite. You never know what's gonna happen. And then I was like,
Wait.
I'm gonna get a donut before I drink 2 nasty
You
coffees.
just drink. So each of these relatively has 3 packets of sugar and 3 creamers. So you just drink 6 packets
All of those
of
have-
sugar
yeah.
and 6 creamers.
And,
Well,
and
let's-
it simulated the effects of a 12 sugar, 12 cream coffee.
Delicious.
Just imagine that lady though. She goes to get coffee.
You
She's
say
like,
every day?
she starts out with like 5. She's like, nope, needs to be sweeter. Comes back, let's try 6. She just keeps going up until she's like, you know what, 12.
Yeah, so
that's the spot.
So, like, I want to say after a couple weeks of doing it, we just ended up just, you know what, we're going to fill the coffee where we usually do, just black coffee, and we just put 12 of each in a separate bag and just said, here's your stuff. You do you, boo boo.
She's gonna have the world's first dozen bypass surgery from all the 12 creams and 12 sugars that she puts in her coffee. Triple, quadruple bypass surgery. I like
Guys,
that
I'm
name
really
better.
feeling that sugar like right away.
Seriously.
If you do that, I don't like you.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding.
Wow. Judgmental Judy over here.
No, but yeah,
Come
like
on.
seriously, at that point, why are you ordering coffee?
Get a milkshake. Get some chocolate milk.
gosh.
I don't know.
Oh no,
So, I
honestly,
mean-
just do an energy drink at that point.
Yeah.
That's even more sugary than an energy.
Eat
than a-
sugar.
No, yeah, this
than,
is
like,
just way
milk
more.
or
I can
than,
like feel it on my teeth.
Just
like,
get sugar water.
And you like just took a little sip.
I like kind of like swished it around my
I feel,
mouth.
yeah, tingly.
Oh man.
This is the new thing that kids are going to be doing in high schools. You better watch out, teachers.
12 creams, 12 creams,
I
12
feel like-
creams, 12 sugars.
I feel like I have like 4 cavities now.
Yeah, seriously.
Probably.
I'm gonna
All
need
right.
to take a painkiller later because I'm
Honestly.
really feeling it in my head.
Well, everyone.
I kind of.
I
yeah.
think
Is that
the-
just like psychosomatic? Because my head.
Well, I think for you it's just psychosomatic, but like for me, like we actually checked it.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, you know, that's what we do here at Spice of Life. We drink a lot of cream and sugar, I guess. But that's it for this week. Only one topic, really, and a lot of tangents. But hey, sometimes those are the best conversations and result in the best endings. So
My name's Owen Wilson.
he's Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Wow. And if you would drink 12 creams, 12 sugars, tell us in the comments. And we're here every Saturday at 2 p.m. Youth tomorrow night, Sunday nights, 7:30 p.m. at Gateway Church. Come be a part of it.
Ah!
He's running because he has to get to youth. He won't get there unless he runs. All right, we'll see you guys next week.